Hi everyone, Danny here, and today I want to talk to you about the book Fantastical Beasts and Where to Find Them by Newt Scamander, aka J.K. Rowling. I have not seen the movie. I have every intention of seeing the movie, but have not had the opportunity to see the movie yet. I did not do any research when Audio did this as a pre-order. I immediately spent the credit and pre-ordered it, thinking that the book would be based on the movie. Based on what I've seen of the previews of the movie, the book is most definitely not based on the movie. It does reference the movie, I believe. There are some, in the beginning of the book, he starts off explaining that it is a second updated revised edition, why the first edition left some animals out, and in that he seems to be referencing things that I've seen in the previews of the movie. He then goes on to refute some allegations made against him by Reader Skeeter. That seems to be referencing the movie as well. Then he goes through a little bit of history of the wizarding worlds, figuring out how to deal with and classify fantastical beasts, what qualifies as a beast. There's some humorous stories in there of the first meetings when they tried to include creatures that should not have been included in their meetings and what happened. Then it starts an A through Z appendium of, starting off with Agromantula and what it is, how it's formed. It's different for different creatures. Some creatures he gives a history of how they're made. Some creatures he gives a history, in certain times, so-and-so did this with this creature, and this is what happened to that wizard, kind of a thing. So it's a little different for each animal. Some animals, what he tells is briefer than with other animals, but it would be something that, as a wizarding student, okay, today we're going to learn about vampires. Open to V. There's vampires, whether they're classified as a beast, what level of a beast they are. There's werewolves, there's truculas, there's a lot of the animals that you will recognize from the books. There are animals in there that are not in any of the Harry Potter books. They might be in the movie. Haven't seen the movie, so they might be in the movie. There's animal that, like he talks about American Indians, working with. So haven't seen the movie, can't say for certain. It is an enjoyable listen if you are a Harry Potter fan like I am. If you are familiar with the Harry Potter universe, it's not any kind of an adventure. It's humorous, kind of lighthearted. The reader does a good job. He does not have to do any voices because this is just Newt Scamander telling the whole thing all the way through. There's never any voices. There are sound effects, background sound effects. He'll describe, a troll, and there'll be background grunting like there's a troll there or something like that, kind of a thing. But other than that, he just is reading the textbook, and he does a good job. He's got good fluctuation in his voice, so it doesn't get boring at all. At the very end of the book, they go into a little bit about the foundation that J.K. Rowling has started to work with children in the foster care, and not the foster care, but and anyhow, unwanted children. We'll put it that way. It made me happy that part of the proceeds from my purchase of this book went to support that foundation. The book is one that if you are a Harry Potter fan, if you in any way enjoy the Harry Potter universe, feel free to get the book. Not only will you be helping to support a good charity, but it is enjoyable, in its reference to and from. If you are completely unfamiliar with the Harry Potter universe, you haven't seen the movies, you haven't read the book, don't start off with this one. You won't find it nearly as interesting as it is for someone who is a fan of the Harry Potter universe. For you, it will probably sound a bit more like just kind of an odd, humorous textbook kind of a thing. Anyone else? And I do know people that have never listened to a Harry Potter book, never read a Harry Potter book or watched a Harry Potter movie. There we go. Get my mouth working here. But not many. So most people, I think, would actually enjoy this book. I give it 5 stars, recommend it, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.